An article came out recently that said that cars, in particular US pickup trucks, have gotten so big they're almost the same size as the tanks that were used during World War II. My research is about designing alternative vehicles, because I don't believe you have to be in something as big as an M4 Sherman tank to go and get the groceries. And this research is incredibly timely. The way we've moved has changed in the last 18 months. Due to the pandemic, people haven't wanted to cram into trains and trams, and with climate change on people's minds, they're looking for lower carbon alternatives. And that makes this research incredibly important. Transport's one of the biggest contributors to greenhouse gas emissions, and the personal motor car is one of the biggest contributors within that space. And there are alternatives out there. You might look at this and wonder, what is that all about? This is a Velomobile, and it's an aerodynamic, human-powered vehicle. And these things are incredibly efficient. So much so that the fastest speed ever recorded in one of these is over 140 kilometers per hour. And that's one person pedaling. In fact, the most efficient vehicle ever created uses this type of design. And for the amount of energy in a single litre of petrol, it could travel over 6,000 kilometres. You might look at this and go, this will never happen, this will never take off. But it turns out that micromobility, that is, vehicles under 500 kilograms, often electric powered, are already here. In parts of Europe, e-bikes are outselling traditional bikes, and it's predicted that by the end of the decade, they may even outsell the motor car. Just to show you how things are changing, if you went outside right now, there's a good chance you'll see an electric kick scooter go by. That's the type of vehicle that you just didn't see on the road 10 years ago. If I pulled out my phone and ordered some food, there's a good chance that the person delivering it would arrive on an e-bike. And they may not even be pedaling, just using the throttle. And that shows the people that are traveling through the city every day are open to alternatives. And that's where my research comes in. I'm designing new forms of sustainable micromobility, including a solar-powered electric kick scooter that when you park and fold down, it can collect energy and charge itself. And the other part of my research is around dissemination, sharing these stories with the public. And that's where the Velomobile comes in, because you've got to admit it grabs attention. And while we may not see these cruising through our cities in big numbers anytime soon, what it does do is it opens up conversation and shows alternatives. Because as crazy as it looks, you've got to admit it makes a lot more sense than driving a tank. If we want to fight climate change, have clean air in our cities, and provide safe and sustainable forms of transport for all, I believe we all need to be a vehicle for change.